Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you all to EduFam International Academy. How many of you feel that the topic which we have taken today is the need of the hour? If you think that this is need of the hour, please write in the chat box. N, yes, this is the need of the hour. And if you think that it is just going to be another conference or seminar or another webinar, then please don't write it. Yes. Thank you very much. Khan Mohammed is saying this is need of the hour. Gia is saying, yes, this is need of the hour. And I'm waiting some more. Yes, Fazia, thank you very much. Yes, this is the need of the hour, that we have to empower women through financial freedom and leadership. This slogan that women should be empowered is not a new slogan. We have, like when I was of age of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I still remember that time also I used to go with my auntie to such programs and we used to attend it. And after a long period of time, still today, when I go and visit some of the areas in my own country and in other countries, I still find that the situation is better than before, but not as it should be. And that's the reason why it is important that everybody, it should be like 360-degree struggle and strive, that people should strive in this regard. And only speaking is not going to help, as we all know that we have to extend our helping hand or extend our support in whatever way we can do to change the situation and to bring the women folk in the mainstream and to empower them with financial freedom. I am very much grateful that two of our distinguished guests are with me, and they all are here to share their thoughts and experiences. I welcome Ms. Raham from USA, and although this is a very odd time for her, this is 11:30 there. Still, she has joined us from New York, and I extend a warm welcome to my another panelist, Ms. Gia-Min Wong from Singapore. A big round of applause to all these two dignitaries. Thank you very much for joining us. And we have a special invitee with us from Malaysia. And I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Nara Subramaniam from Malaysia. Please give a big round of applause to Mr. Nara Subramaniam. So in this panel, we are going to have first and foremost to listen to a lady who is from the most advanced country, and where we can say that her presence here and her speech here is going to really give us a roadmap that how they have achieved, and in the same direction, if we work, we can also achieve that advancement. I am speaking about Ms. Wong Gia-Min, who is the marketing strategist come business expense reduction expert in Blossom Capital Private Limited based in Singapore. Blossom Capital provides corporates advisory and helps companies in financing, forming joint venture, and list on stock exchange. She has a strong analytical skill and an eagle vision to discover underutilized assets and deliver significant cost savings to businesses. Besides financial planning, she loves marketing because she believes it is an essential and powerful skill that can be successful at any place, anytime, without any cost, product, network in a short time. It is a leveraging marketing. So ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to Ms. Gia-Min Wong from Singapore, who is going to share her valuable thoughts with us on women empowerment through financial freedom and leadership skills. Over to you, Ms. Gia-Min.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Halima, and thank you so much for, organizing this such a very good, nice webinar. And thank you for all willing to all of you to join this webinar. So when Dr. Halima mentioned about she wants to organize this webinar, I believe I would love to share my knowledge and help all of you, because the first thing is I will mention about my background. So the first thing is, before I really learn the financial planning, last time I also like spending or I lost my job and I went into debt. And because I really learned financial planning, it helped me get out of my debt. And I'm now also on my way to become financial freedom. This is, my vision as well, my goal as well. So I'm very happy that I will speak today. And also because of financial planning, so for my family, my mom, because she know how to save the money, she's she's a mom at home, so she doesn't work. All the money came from my father, and my father, he doesn't know how to use the money, just keep spending. However, my mother, because of my mother, I'm very appreciate. She saved the money, and also she record the expenses. When the time maybe my father lost the job or we have financial problem, because of my mom, she has saving. So our family, we keep on going, so we doesn't have much trouble in our family. So I believe not only in personal, in family as well, is very, very important. Once you know how to learn financial planning, you can use it on yourself. Not only financial freedom, it will help you. You can even help your husband, your boyfriend, even your kids. And also maybe you can educate your friends and family to help them in financial. So it's very important. So I will share my slides. Okay, so just one moment. Okay, are you able to see my slides?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay. So today I will talk about financial freedom through this financial budgeting. And after that, a little bit about leadership, what I know about leadership and marketing, which can help you in financial freedom as well. Okay, before that, may I know, is any one of you really want to know about how to make your life become financial freedom? If you want to become financial freedom, type 1 in the chat box. Okay, great. All right, that's good. So may I know, what do you think about financial freedom? What is financial freedom? What is your thinking about financial freedom?
Like when we don't have to worry about day-to-day expenses, about meeting the needs and all, and we have like enough sufficient money for that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Dr. Halima. Yeah, so what is financial freedom? So according to my, this is the wealth coach, which I really love and I practice. This is from T. Harv Eker. He wrote a book, is called Secret of the Millionaire Minds, and I follow his practice, and it's really, really good. So what he said, that financial freedom, it means that it is the ability to live the lifestyle you desire without having to work or rely on anyone else for money. So if you are a lady, if you always depends maybe for your husband if you're not working or something. So if your husband, because they think that you too dependent on them, maybe your husband will, if maybe he's not good or doesn't treat you well, you don't have the independence to maybe leave him or whatever. So ladies, become independent is very, very important. Okay, so financial freedom is also very important. So why is it important? So now this is a question. Who is richer? So a person A, he earns 10,000 per month, and a person B earns 5,000 per month. So who do you think is richer? Type A or B? Faisal say is A. Then any more? Who is richer? Come. Let's see. I will let you know the answer. Person A. Nara say is person A. Any more? Can't say person A. Okay. We don't know this. That's right. Nara, you are correct. We need to know They are spending as well. You're right. Okay, so now person A spends 11,000 per month and person B spends 2,000 per month. So now we have, if we have the income minus the expenses is the cash flow. So the person A, his income is 10,000. However, he spends 11,000. That means every month he have a negative cash flow. That means he still need to pay the bank or pay other people 1,000. However, person B, his income is 5,000, and after the expenses, 2,000, he has a positive cash flow of $3,000. So this is a chart is from Rogers Hamilton 10 Steps to Become a Millionaire. So why is it this flow chart is so important? Like you can see from the left side, there is an income, entry income. So how you manage your finance. So this is more for business. Later, I will show you about using the same strategy, the same method, how you can use it to manage your personal wealth as well. So in the business, it's also same. You have your income or your revenue, your profits come in on the left side, income entry. So you can see this is, sorry. You can see that is exit, the entry, the money come in. After that, the clearing account, you can be used, expenses for checking account and cash account. After that, the middle lane on the third one is the wealth account. That means your income minus your expenses, that is cash flow. So that is the saving itself. You can use it to invest in other business or stocks or property or business. And then it will return, come back to your wealth account. So this is how you grow, one of the methods to grow your money to finance. And for example, if you want to become a millionaire, actually it's a very easy. It's just 10 steps. The first step, if you have a saving of money cash flow 100 every month, then after that, the second step is you double it, become 200. The level 2 is another double, 400. So after 10-fold, it will become 102,400. That means in a year, you will become a millionaire. And this cash flow every month, like 100 or 200 and 400, you can use it to invest in different things. So this is how you grow your wealth, through investment. Before you invest, you need to have saving first. How to do that? So how to do the personal financial budgeting. So I will share with you, this is through the T. Harv Eker 6 jars method, and this is for the budgeting. So what is a 6 jar? The first jar is called FFA, Financial Freedom Account. The second jar is called Long-Term Saving for Spending. The third one is called Education. The fourth one is Play. Fifth is Accessory. The sixth is Give or Gratitude. What does that mean? So the percentage for the first one is 10%. That means from the income, for example, you earn a money is your income is 2,000. Then from this 2,000, 10%, you put it into a financial freedom account. That account, you don't use it. You use it for investment. Okay, so that means you have $200 to invest every month. The second one is long-term saving for spending. It is also 10%. So you use your $200. That is for you to plan for your spending. Maybe you have you want to have vacation or something, you can, or buy something that costs a lot of money, you use that one. The third one is education. So it is 200. So for myself, I really love to learn, and I learn like financial planning, marketing, and I wish you guys use this to learn like the financial freedom course that and the leadership course that Dr. Halima organized. For me, myself, I has my own mentor, like financial advisor. I use the money to like treat them nice dinner, buy them gift. is also the same. And then the fourth one is called play. This is for you to enjoy your life for yourself. And the fifth one is called necessary. That means normally you spend like the rental, travel, car expenses. So this can be 55% or 50%, depends on how much the last one, the gratitude or gift. This is for giving people for charity, or maybe you want to treat your friend. This is called gift. So this is very standard, this budgeting that you can use in your life. So so this is one. So for your practice, it's very, very simple. The first thing is you just need a paper and a pen. Okay, I hope you can see what I have written here. Can you see, or is it? Okay, so the first one is financial freedom account. The second one is long-term saving. The third one is play. The fourth is education. Fifth is necessary, and gift is gratitude. You have a paper and pen. So after that, you put the percentage. So financial freedom fund, 10%, long-term saving, 10%, play, 10%, education, 10%, necessary, 55%, and gratitude, play, 5%. After that, you write like this, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 55%, 5%. I mean, this is for me. If you love to, give your money to charity, if you this one put 10%, then this one you put 50%. For example, if like you have an income of 5,000, okay? For example, 5,000. So if you have an income of 5,000, so that means this financial freedom account, how much you put? That means it's $500. Then long-term saving also $500. Play also $500. Education $500. Then the necessary is this one is 2,200. And then after that, the 5% is $200. Sorry, 250. A moment. Okay, so this is the figure. 500, 500, 500, 500, 2,750, and the last one is 250. So this is a very, very simple way of doing the budgeting. So actually you can start already. Good or good? If you love it, type 1. So I know that it is already helping you in the first step to go to financial freedom. If you think it's add value to you, press 1. Great, thank you, Reihana. Okay, thank you, Reham Sadek and Fauzia. Okay, then next we go to the next one. So this is my actual JAS management. How do I do it? So this one is actually for every month budgeting. Actually, for me to remind myself, I do it daily, just to remind myself. I make a 6 jar, something like this. And then after that, depends on how much you want. Like if it is $1, so you split it. The financial freedom fund, every day you put 10 cents, the long-term saving 10 cents, education 10 cents, play 10 cents, necessary 55 cents, gift 5 cents. This is to help you to strengthen your habit and wealth conditioning. And it really, really works. Why? Because starting small, I have been practicing this for 7 years, since 2016. Because starting from the coin, now I put gold. Does it great or great? I hope this really inspired you, because once you put the money, it really makes your mind to have like accumulate more money, some kind of mentality. Oh, thanks, Dr. Halima. So, okay. So other than this one, I'll give the I'm skilled in budgeting and analysis. I mean, not only I give advice to the corporate in business expense reduction, actually I'm also a wealth and joy coach that also help people using a simulation board game, and help them bring abundance and awareness through this board game. Oh yeah, Reihana, you use this 6 jar method. Very, very good. So also through this one, we also use financial statement to do network tracking. So you know your wealth, and then through this, slowly, this is one of the method is through financial, you achieve financial freedom. So I will share a little bit about leadership and marketing. So now you have the skill in financial planning. For the leadership, actually, I believe leadership is how you influence the people around you. For example, in business, if we want to reduce the cost, so other than reduce the cost from the assets that we are currently using, we also deal with the people. Sometimes they have extra manpower. So how do you influence the company, the boss, and let the boss influence the HR, maybe to cut costs or outsource the manpower? Is a leadership, how to communicate, how to inspire them. So in personal, actually you can, if your husband is spending too much or buy something that maybe doesn't really, might be spend too much, and also maybe your boyfriend or kids just spending. So how do you influence them to come back on track? So this is how you use your communication, your influencing through leadership. And I believe Dr. Halima's course will benefit all of you as well. And the last one is through marketing. I believe marketing is very essential, because if you master it, actually you can use marketing skill to build your passive income as well. How to use it for me is through leverage. Example, you can use referral system. So if you have like good these products, so you can use referral system and give people commission and let them to bring other clients to you. So it's keep on adding the new client and buy the products. And the second one is through the joint venture or strategic alliance, a partnership with other business partner, so they can bring the business in. The third one is also through the endorsement. So if you have those influencer, you can partner with them, and they use their influence to influence the follower and add trust to you, so to improve your business. So this is what I learn about the importance in leadership and marketing. And so I hope this my sharing add value to you, and thank you so much for all your people. Okay, thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. It was really very, very informative and practical. I hope that everybody will agree with me. If you all agree with me, please write agree AG in the chat box. First of all, I am writing AG. Excellent. Yes. Thank you very much for sharing. There were many things, very new event to me. And inshallah, we are going to practice it in our day-to-day life. And if there is any questions, any queries, I am 100% sure that most of them have queries. They have messaged me privately. So inshallah, we'll take up all those questions after all three presentations. There will be discussion time when all the participants are going to interact with the speakers. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable insights.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Halim.
Yes. Now our next speaker is from USA. Just let me take a minute. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Reihana Abdullah, USA, who is joining us from New York. Reihana is a remarkable individual with a diverse background in education, public relations, marketing, and social media. She has dedicated her career to education, working in various settings, and excels in child development, psychological development, and student engagement. Additionally, Reihana is experienced in public relations, crafting successful campaigns, and building strong relationships. Her marketing expertise drives brand awareness and customer engagement. Reihana's social media proficiency helps create engaging content and cultivate a strong online presence. With her wide skill set and commitment to lifelong learning, she is a valuable asset to any project or discussion. Let's warmly welcome her to our Zoom session. Over to you, Ms. Reihana. Please unmute yourself. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for all this. I really appreciate inviting me to this. It's really exciting. And thank you so much for the presentation. I appreciate it. JAHAN-E, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have visited Singapore once before, and I love Singapore. It's an amazing city. And we in Dubai, I have been in Dubai for 20 years. So usually Singapore and Dubai is like, you know, kind of similar, but Singapore definitely is before Dubai. So I appreciate your insights with the financial part of independence, and it's very, very important to say that it's not easy for any woman to start her business and to be independent. But what you have discussed with us now is kind of an amazing idea for women to understand how to manage, even if they don't have a great resource in the beginning. They can at least start. Even if they are not getting 5,000, they can start with 1,000. It will work. It will definitely work. The 6-jar thing, it works. And I understand totally you have been, giving us, and I really appreciate it. I hope everyone in the room as well will appreciate this. For myself, I have to say that I started little as well. And before even coming to Dubai in 2003, I was working as a teacher in Egypt. So I come originally from Egypt. And I started my career as a teacher after getting my degree in English literature in Egypt. And then I went to Dubai. I started my career in the government with the public relation, marketing, and I learned a lot in Dubai. In the government, they usually give us lots of training, which is very important for any employee. And then after that, I came to US in 2015, and I started my education again. To give you a brief about thinking about education as a very important step. Remember when you were discussing, you were saying that education has to be part of your savings. And this is, again, investing in yourself. If you want to get to a financial freedom, you have to invest in yourself first. Definitely, you don't know everything in the market. And for example, if you are not into marketing, you can learn. If you are not into social media, you can learn. If you are not into leadership, you can learn as well. So putting in mind that everything you are doing is for your financial freedom is important. So saving is part of it, education is another part of it, and it's very important. I hope you share with me this, Dr. Halima. What do you think?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. You know, and in today's world especially, that knowledge is everything. If you know where to go, how to nail at the right point, then right nailing is going to give you the benefit. And to know the right nailing, we have to know about the things, how it is happening. And
Right.
coming days, even it is going to be more crucial, because now this artificial intelligence has interfered in all the fields. And because of the entry of artificial intelligence, now we have to be more competitive in today's world.
Yes, and social media is a very, very important tool for any leader to learn. Like if you are going to have a company, if you are going to go into deeper into education, or you are an entrepreneur, you are even a teacher in school, and you want to start your page and you want to start your Instagram, for example, profile, you have to understand what is social media and what is your goal from being there on the platform, and which platform will work with you. Sometimes people will use TikTok, some other people will use Instagram, some other people will use LinkedIn. So you have to understand first and to educate yourself about social media before going and doing or starting your page there. And you have again to get the trust of your followers. And I usually don't call them followers, I call them friends, because we communicate and we discuss lots of things on our platforms. And this is very important, and this is what make them trust you. So we met, me and Dr. Halima, we met on LinkedIn. So we felt like, you know, we have the same background, we have the same goal, and this is where you will build relationships as well. So Dr. Halima, what do you think about that?
Yes. And especially, you know, when we talk about the LinkedIn is really a very great platform for the professionals. And it is not unlikely other platforms where the mostly people are for the socialization purpose, socializing. But here you will find the serious people, those who are into profession, those who are into business, those who are into entrepreneurship, and they really want to help each other and know each other and understand each other. So I always ask my students and my colleagues as well that your LinkedIn profile has to be quite strong, and there you have to be very active, and you have to share, because you know, sharing is not that you are highlighting your achievement. Some people, they have this notion that if I am going to write more about me, about my work, what I am doing day-to-day basis, so it is like I am highlighting myself. It is not that. That is a myth, because it is just to inspire others. Because you know, whenever I read about any person who has done any innovative thing, and then of course I feel that if that person can do, why can't I do? Why can't I try in this field? And in this way, it is a motivational factor for me as well. So that's what I ask all my friends, especially my women folk, that we have to be. I was conducting one employability skill course right now. Then I found that even the profession like engineers, they don't have their profile at place. Although it is like just a technical profession they are, and it is so important for them. And same is with the teachers community. They also, their profile is not, either they have not made the profile, or they are not active on that, or they have not updated. Somebody has posted, I think 1.5 years ago something, and then after that they forget about that. So these platforms are really very helpful in expansion of our career, and in providing us good networking, and in giving us an insight of our own journey towards goal accomplishment.
Right, right. I agree with you. Right. And talking about teachers now need to support themselves more and the current situation for the teaching job is not as before. So they need to have maybe a second source of income. So what you are doing in Dubai is great, and giving the way for understanding how to be financially free, to get more resources, and to advise teachers how to start their own thing as well. This is very important now.
Yes, Raham. So actually, once after your discussion is over, I will be taking 5 minutes time. And in that 5 minutes time, I will be discussing that what exactly our platform, with the help of our mentors. We have many mentors from different places. So along with that, what we have planned and what we have decided that we are going to, in what ways we are going to help our women folk, especially from the background of education and any background, from any background, and what we are going to do to uplift and make them financially empowered. And in this regard, we need support of all other ladies, all other men, whosoever come forward and whosoever they think that this initiative is really a great initiative and it's going to help them in a great deal. So if you permit, I can share my screen. I can just take 5 minutes time so that then we can discuss further.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Give a big round of applause to Ms. Raham. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen, now I'll take 5 more minutes time. As you all know that this platform is EduFam International Academy, and this is the academy which was established during the COVID time. And by profession, I am a teacher and I have been serving in the capacity of principal since long. And July 2023 was the last month of my service. And then after that, I started I started believing in the freedom more, freedom of finance and freedom of time and freedom of expression. And that's why then I started my own journey of exploration. And this journey is EduFam International Academy. So here actually through EduFam, we have started many programs for the people around us, for the female, for the men, for the students, for the college students, for the university students, for the mid-career professional, for the senior leadership team, and all those who are willing to join this journey. We have started a few things for them. As far as women empowerment is concerned, let me just share my screen and discuss with you all. So there are 4 regions shared on your screen, 4 maps. Extreme left is the map of my village that is called Harpur in Bihar in the district of Madhubani. Then second, you will find that there is a place called Malé, Maldives. Then you will find third is Singapore, and then fourth is Dubai. So basically these 4th destinations are those destinations where I have worked, interacted, and where I have myself spent some quality time, and I have experienced the conditions of the women, especially because being women, I'm more concerned about women, although I think about men equally in the equal way. So all these 4 places have provided me one common thing, and that is that if woman is financially independent, financially strong, then a woman is a real leader of her own life. Basically, I always advocate saying that who is driving your car? It means that in whose hand is your life? And because of that, I always think that everybody should be responsible for their own life. And to be responsible for your own life, to be empowered that you can lead your life on your own terms, it's important for the individual to be financially independent. And when we talk about financially independent, it is like everybody is included in that, whether men or women. So here, if we talk about some of the statements, see, I would ask you people if you can unmute and you can tell me. The first statement is that women lack financial acumen. Is it fact or myth?
Myth,
Yes, Reihana?
myth.
It's a myth. Women aren't interested in business. Is it a fact or myth?
Myth.
Women are risk averse. Is it myth or fact?
Myth also.
Leadership is the male domain.
Myth,
Is it a myth or fact? Yes.
myth.
Financial independence harms marital harmony, because if women is financially independent, then your married life is going to be disturbed.
That's according to the males, but it's a myth.
Okay, and now financial independence neglects family. Like if you are more into finances, then you will not take care of the family. Yes, Jiamin?
No, no, no. It's very important. I mean, you need to be financially independent.
And women lack confidence. Is it myth or fact?
Myth.
Myth.
And networking is less important for women. Is it myth or fact?
Myth.
Myth. So with all these myths, that is already, believe me, it is already prevailing in the society. It is what, like some of us, they believe in this and they promote this and they advocate this, that is still women, they don't need leadership. It is the main domain. Or networking is basically the women, they also think that if we go for networking, then people will take advantage of their being women, and those type of issues and problems will come, and that's why they avoid networking. We should know how to deal with the people, isn't it? And professionally we have to deal with the people. Then no one can dare to take the advantage of us being a woman. For that we need confidence, for that we need awareness, because when awareness is not there, so sometimes because of ignorant, the people, they make the situation worse for us. That's the reason why this platform is here. If we talk about women empowerment, then there are certain essential elements that has to be followed. First of all, we should try to develop the entrepreneurship skills, and it has to be given even at the school time. At this age, when I have completed my 50 years, I entered into this field. I know that by heart I am 16. So that's why I'm able to do this. And there will be many women like me who are 16 at heart and they can dare to do at any age. But this is not the fact for everyone. So everybody has to be given this information, this knowledge, these skills development at a school level. That has to be made a compulsory subject in the school, even entrepreneurship for all the students. Likewise, financial literacy. How beautifully Jiamin has explained that how we have to do budgeting. I was not aware of this budgeting. My budgeting is, if I share my experience, you all will laugh at me. That when I go for shopping, I'm sorry, you all know that ladies, when they go to the shopping, ladies or men, whosoever, when we go to the shopping, what we do is that sometimes we are like tempted towards buying certain things that is not required, that is not essential. So to curtail that, what I do is that I keep in my purse only the estimated amount of the list of the things that I have to buy. Like suppose if I have to buy one shampoo, one toothpaste, and one body wash, so 3 things will cost, suppose 100 dirham. So I keep in my purse 100 dirham, and then I go to the shop and buy and then come back home. Otherwise, what happens that when you have more money into your bag, and nowadays the card has come, so naturally card is giving you all freedom to buy whatever you want. But this systematic way of budgeting is really very, very remarkable. And I appreciate the effort of our speaker, and I request all my friends and colleagues to make the best use of it. Then leadership development is something that is not only required for the CEOs, or not required only for the principals or the head of the institution. This personal leadership is something that gives you how to take the control of your own life and how to make the best use of your own ability and potentials. Then after that, mentorship programs. Whenever we step into any career, any profession, immediately we have to find any mentor. The mentor who is already in that field, a successful person who has, and you will not believe that many people are ready to extend the help for this mentorship. And whether it is like voluntary mentorship or whether it is like honorarium-based mentorship, we have to be ready to spend even for that. That mentorship will help you in such a way. I have experienced this because many things we do on trial and error basis, but we don't have that much time to do trial and error. Somebody has already experienced, somebody has already faced the failures of life, and they have the experience of their lifetime. We have to make the best use of their experiences. Similarly, the financial independence, we have to make them earn and understand the importance of earning since their childhood, since we are into a very early age. And I know now some of the schools, they have it as a hobby, and they ask the children to do the activity, go today and then do something and earn some money and come back. The children will go to the auntie's house and then ask them, okay, can I clean your garden today so that you can pay me some amount? Or can I fetch something from the market for you so that you can give me some amount because my school has given me this project to earn money? So this type of things we have to have more into at place at the school level, college level, so that the students can understand the importance of financial independence. Then networking opportunities. This is important to be into the groups of the same profession, groups of the like-minded people, physical group or online group or virtual group, whatever is possible. And then likewise, we have to build the confidence. And confidence will always comes when we are appreciating the efforts of the people. If we always criticize, if we always nag, and if we always criticize the decision taken by the person is going to be demoralized. So we have to work upon the building confidence. Then work-life balance. This is so essential for we women, because we have to take care. Naturally, we are the prime caretakers of our children. And although men also support in this, but initially when the children are small, naturally they are more close to the mothers, and mothers are the ones who feed them. That's why this work-life balance, how we have to balance our children's necessities, families' time, and how we have to balance in our work. It is important to learn how to do the balancing. Then community has to support, but unfortunately, sometimes we find the community, instead of supporting, they always criticize. They always like have negative things to say to us in some of the communities, not in all the communities. Community is built up by us. If we change ourselves, if we change our mindset, then naturally it is going to be change in the society as a whole. And then empowering workshops where they are given the tips, they are given the informations, their knowledge about how to be empowered. And then creativity is above all. That in all these things, if we have creative mindset, then naturally everything can be done in the most effective way. So these are certain things that is going to help women to be more empowered. And none of them can be neglected, none of them can be ignored when we are talking about women empowerment. It is not just one aspect, it is like how holistic approach is required when we talk about the women empowerment. If we talk about from the history, you all will find that there are many women who can be mentioned here as the empowered women, but I have taken one of as the empowered woman as example, as the role model. And she was the example of leadership and advocacy, financial independence, empowering other women, breaking gender stereotype, and she has left a legacy. You all must be aware of her, that she is Eleanor Roosevelt. She is the wife of the President Franklin D. Roosevelt. She is an example of the empowered women we all can see, and it is not now. We are talking about 1884 to 1962. If we talk about today's world, I can very easily quote Geeta Gopinath, who is born in 1971. Maybe some of us are of the same age, or maybe after that and before that we are born. So she is an example for leadership in economics, financial independence, empowering women, breaking gender stereotype, and academic and research excellent. And she is an Indian American economist who has served as the first deputy managing director of the International Monetary Fund, and then since 21 January 2022, and she has previously served as chief economist of IMF between 2019 and 2022. So like the people, those who say that, okay, economics or finance is not a cup of tea for women. So these women are example. They can very easily see that how these women are achieving these goals and these heights. We also can be on their footstep. I also remember that my grandma and my aunt both used to have their own tailoring shop. I'm talking about my childhood in the village, very remote village, and how they used to be like empowered, financially independent. And that has given me like this insight that when I was small, I also used to think that how to give the services to the people and how to earn money. And then I used to start my summer schools. I used to study in the hostel, and whenever I come back during my vacation time, I used to start summer school, and that is called, my mother's name was Shaukatara. So the people call that school as Shaukatara Beti Ka school. Like in Hindi, it is said that Shaukatara's daughter's school. And then I used to teach there for 1.5 months on the fees of 10 rupees, I still remember. And then used to teach the students all activities, and then rhymes, poems, or all other things, extracurricular activities. So these type of examples are really an example that gives us an insight that if women want, they can do anything and everything. Now, since I belong to the education community, and naturally, I'm going to just compare a little bit about the teacher's salary and the salary of other professions. So you all can see it is the bottom at the bottom line. And today's world is the world of second income generation and passive income generation. That's why I started thinking about this. Along with me, my team members, and we thought that what best can be done for this community, the teachers community, where they are the builders of nation and they are given due regards, respect, love, reverence, everything. But that is not making them more empowered if they are not more financially sound and more financially strong. For that reason, you all must believe in this quote that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Yes, Reihana and Zia, do you agree with me?
Yeah, agreed.
Yes. So
Yes.
if we give somebody some money, then naturally that will be over, because that is at fixed amount. But if we teach somebody how to make money or how to earn money, then naturally that's going to be a recurring income generation source. They can earn money through that. And that's why we, from the platform of EduFam, we have brought for them. There are so many things that we have brought for them, because when we talk about income generation, so there are lots of skills required. And for that, those skills, naturally, they have to enhance those skills. Like there are skills that is called digital empowerment. In today's world, without digital empowerment, digital literacy, digital awareness, digital hands-on experience, it's impossible to do anything. Then you have to be the influencer, how to influence the people. Today's buying is mostly influenced by the influencers. And without being influencer, without having networking, 70% jobs or 70% businesses come through the networking. This is a survey report that says. For that, Influence 101 is another venture for them. Leadership challenge, where they have to learn the negotiation skills, communication skills, decision-making skills, critical thinking skills. And above all, the best thing that has come that is going to come into existence, like it is going to be launched very soon in January 2024. It is going to be the gift of New Year. That is K2C. How we have to transform our knowledge to cash, because we all know that everybody has some knowledge, some information, some skills to share with others. So how we have to transform those knowledge into the cash. And this is going to give them a step-by-step method that how this and strategy that how they are going to start from one step to another, to third, to fourth and fifth, and how they are going to transform their knowledge into the cash flowing business. And for this, we have on this platform today, we are giving them a special offers that all these 6 things they can do in the just price of the 3 courses. And it is very nominal, just for the we can say administrative purpose. Some nominal fees are there. Otherwise, it is almost, we can say that almost free for the for the women folk, we can say. And they will be provided with the free platform where they can upload their courses, that there won't be any charge on that, just on the basis of the sharing basis. And for that platform, they will not be charged by anything. So this is something that EduFam International, along with all our mentors, have planned and have thought of, and it is a very well thought plan for them, that how we can make women financially strong. And this, Reham, I'm very much grateful to you if you are there, that Reham has asked me when I discussed with her that we are planning to have such type of program. Then she said that, is it going to be only verbal discussion and only talking, because normally in seminars we talk about this, or there is any solid plan for them we are going to offer to them. Then I informed her that yes, we are going to have some solid program for them. And this is the program that we are offering to them. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining this morning. It is 7:30 in UAE, 11:30 in Singapore, and 11:30 night in New York. And from different, and there are people from Maldives as well, from different time zone. Everybody has joined us. I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. And now the forum is open for question answers. Ladies, if you have any questions, and gentlemen both, you please feel free to ask the questions. Our experts are here to answer. Oh, Dr. Ram.
Yes, good morning. Good
morning.
morning. Is there anyone? May I? May I?
Yes, Fazia, you can. Dr. Ram, welcome. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. May I
please
start?
Please switch on
Ram.
your video. Please switch on your video. Those who are asking the questions, please switch on the video so that our.
I'm not in. I'm in very bad condition. You can just stand in the morning.
Okay, no problem. You can write down your questions in the chat box, Fazia dear, so that we can read and our panelists can reply to your question.
Yes. May I speak?
You write in the chat box that.
May I ask?
Yes, you can write in the chat box, please. Any other questions? Yes, Dr. Ram.
Should I speak?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Halima, for making the day for us. Really wonderful to hear from Ms. Zia as well as Reham. All three of you are having the time to spend with us for getting some understanding about the financial freedom, especially for the women. As Zia mentioned, when the father earns, the money goes to the mother, and sometimes the mother can plan something clever. So we have to think both the father and mother must need to have the collaboration or tie-up, whatever the decision they are making, whether somebody is earning, somebody is spending, for the sake of the family to empower, and the children must need to have good education, good social life, and a respectful image among the people in the society. So that is the duty for everybody. As you rightly mentioned, there are certain places we have to give more importance for women to get empowered from the so as well as the family rituals or customs or whatever the belief they are having, or the social security. Many places it is very questionable. Or the conditions when they are going for the employment, whether a short distance or long distance, or migrated to stay in other countries, whatsoever. So we have to focus a holistic approach when they are involving with the community of men, or when they are involving with the community of only women, especially the institutions where the girls are studying. So that is exclusive, but when they are mingling with the conditions to men and women kind of atmosphere, we have to develop the due diligence as well as the thought process, how to engage the works together without subordinate, without dominating or suppressing or any kind of way. So the gender equality as a goal set assigned in the sustainability development goals, we have to focus how to make them as an eye opening for this kind of scenario. Now everywhere there is no question women are getting more educational opportunities. They are becoming very stronger and intelligent as well as talented workforce, but the opportunity is not given properly. As Dr. Halima also mentioned, when compared to the C-suite leaders in the corporate companies, we are having very less contribution by the women. It is not given as much as possible when they are getting educated equally along with the men, but the opportunity for the C-suite leaders are very less. So we have to make them to identify and understand it is the condition everybody, that is men and women, must need to handle together, give the common opportunity as well as engage them to work together in the particular environment. That is the aspect we have to look into the future, how to change, how to make it possible. Automatically, the empowerment will come along with that. My humble opinion, and I wanted to work on it. Both men and women must need to have the stronger and better life according to the society, according to the family, according to the desirable way of exploring the life. So everyone is equal in the society. But we have to give more potential opportunity to the women who can become a stronger and better person in the society and occupy the space comfortably to go along with the comfort zone and making them to transform to the empowerment stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. And listening from our co-partners, we can say the male partner, is it really very good, very encouraging, very motivating? And may I request Mr. Nara to kindly answer the question of Ms. Fawzia. Ms. Fawzia is asking that please guide how to use money which is kept in the bank. Mr. Nara, may I request you to please answer this question? Or if anyone else, apart from the panelists, if you want to answer, you can. Then afterwards, I will refer to the panelists. I can see Mr. Nara has joined.
Yeah, I can provide some of the insights with Fauzia asked the question, like
Yes,
how
please.
to use the money which is in the bank. So from the 6 JAHS method, we have a first one is financial freedom fund account. The second one is for the long time saving. Third one is education. Fourth one is play. Fifth one is necessary. And the last one is give or gratitude. So I will suggest every month you use the 10% to continue do the investment. I mean, 10% from your income, you can invest in stock or do other investing. And also, you can use the long-term saving for spending, that is like a cash flow, to use it as your financial safety net. What does that mean? Is, for example, after you have do your budgeting, you calculate your monthly expenses. In case sometimes you lost your job, or maybe you have certain things that you need to spend a great amount, maybe like your kids went to hospital or your parents went to hospital or something, you need to spend a lot of money. So it's good to have a 1 year of the expenses in your bank. So that one you can use it at any time. So it won't burden you, go into the debt. So the first one is set up your financial safety net. You calculate how much expenses every month you use, and then you accumulate that fund is for 1 year. This is for the safety net for you to, in response to any emergency. So that is the first one. So after that, you can think of the second level is financial security. What does that mean? So financial security, that means is you already have enough passive income to cover your basic expenses already. So you don't need to have so worried about like you don't work, then you are so worried. So this is the second step, cover your basic expenses. The third one is financial freedom. That means you can use the passive income to get the lifestyle that you want. Maybe like Dr. Halima, you're setting up a school, then you probably may need to have a lot of fun and the lifestyle that you want. So actually there are three kinds. I mean, this is more deeper. The first one is you set up your financial safety net first. The second one is after that, that is the passive income to cover your basic expenses. That is financial security. The third one, financial freedom, is the lifestyle that you want, how much passive income you get every month. So I believe this, I hope I can answer your question for how to use your money in the bank.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Hi,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Alima.
Thank you, Jiamin.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Nara.
Hi, Dr. Alima. Yes, hi. Thank you so much again for inviting, and always a pleasure to be here. I think it was a wonderful session. We heard very good feedback and comments and ideas from Ms. Gia as well as Ms. Rehan. And just a quick one, I think Ms. Gia had given some very good response to Fauzia's question. And I wouldn't venture to repeat, but one additional point that I wanted to add or suggest is that if you have money in the bank, then find ways to help others who are in a similar situation like you. It's a form of investment as well. But just like the beautiful example of the Bangladesh bank and how the way of lending money to other women and how they can help to set up their business at a very low interest or some method, but that would be an awesome way to help the other women and continue to grow and build sustainability. I think ultimately that is what we need to do. We talk about sustainability development goals, but we are so far away from reaching any of them. And this way you will create a critical mass. Even if you lend a little bit of money to somebody else, is going to double and triple their to the community. So that's just an additional point which I wanted to suggest to what Ms. Gia suggested.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nara. And exactly, I can quote one example. When I came here in Dubai, I found a very young gentleman who was into the job in a company for flooring, like they do the flooring of like corporates and big hotels and other places. Then he left the job and started his own company, and his company with like 3 partners together, and that company is doing extremely well. So what he did is that whatever money he had, like naturally when you are in the service and suddenly you come to the business and business is flourishing, so you have enough money. So what he has done now is that he has formed a small group where the new people, those who come with the entrepreneurship mindset here in Dubai, and they have lots of ideas, but they don't have the initial funding. And for them, he does the funding on the sharing basis, like maybe 50-50 or 70-30 or whatever is the terms and condition. And in this way, he has established so far 7 such companies. He has helped them. And it is not a loss for her because, you know, the money that is saved will be in the bank as a passive. But now it has become active. Now, those people are working on that because they have to also survive. They have to grow their company. So they are working. And he is getting the profit out of that. So that really is a great model that I have seen. Just a young boy is engaged into such type of things. So Fauzia, you can also be an entrepreneur, and then you think on this guidelines as Sir has also suggested.
Thank you.
I think one of the things which, we learn a lot of things, like even when Ms. Gia was talking about, and Harvaker is also a very favorite coach for me. And so just now when Reihana said, I also use this method. And the 6 jars is like such a simple thing which our grandmother would have started jars and putting money inside there, right? You all would have imagined that putting some small notes and small coins. These are some things which are so simple. But when a coach takes it up and writes a nice story and puts a picture and talks about it, then it becomes a 6-jar methodology. But the most important thing is not knowing, but applying it. So we just need to find ways to apply all these little small nuggets of information. So thank you so much. Just my thoughts.
Thank you very much. And now before we conclude, Reihana, do you want to share?
Ma'am, one more question I have. I asked earlier also. Can I take few seconds?
Yes, please.
I asked earlier also that when Rahul sir was there, that how to, because as you know, I have taken a break. I have my gratuity and provident fund with me. So how to use that wisely too? That I also know. Still, it's there. I haven't used it at all because I told earlier also I don't want to use it being Muslim, we cannot do anything we are getting interest in return. So instead of that, I want to spend that money something which I can use it as according to my Islamic laws.
So there are, I think, many investment available that is on the profit sharing basis. That is not interest. So dividend, that is
Yes.
called. Yeah. So you.
Mutual funds and all.
Yes.
But I need a knowledge of that. I need a proper knowledge
For
where
that,
I can get.
for Zia, you can take one-to-one session with any of these financial gurus, like maybe Rahul or maybe Jiamin or maybe Nara, because at our platform also there are many. So
Yes.
you can take one-to-one session with them. So maybe within an hour, they all will be able to guide you in the proper way,
Okay.
understanding your
Thank you.
situation, understanding your financial strength and what is the volume of finance, and because of
Yes.
all of that,
Mhm.
they can help you out in that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Ms. Reihana. I request you for the concluding remarks before we wind up our session for this morning.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's empowering to hear all the women doing great things in this world. And I think more support is needed, more empowerment is needed. Actually, we don't empower, we give them the ideas and they can empower themselves. And I think that is what we are doing here. And Dr. Halima is doing with this, with all her program. And the more support or more ideas we can come up with as a group, I think we can develop greater things, and it will make things it will make sorry it will make things easier for other women, like Mr. Nara was mentioning about in Bangladesh, where they have this community. So I think if we can set up more of such communities across the globe, even small communities, I think that will really be a good initiative to help people in doing that. And I think that could be something moving forward over here in our community as well. So thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reihana. And once again, I request each one of you, those who are present here, kindly write down our contact details. I have already shared the contact details. And if you are willing to be the part of this mission, either as beneficiary, either as mentor, either as a contributor, you all are most welcome. Let us make it a drive, and especially I am very much concerned about the community, those who have the knowledge. It's not only the teaching community, but all those who have the knowledge community. Because if we are not going to transform our knowledge into flowing cash, then naturally it is going to be buried along with us in our graveyards, isn't it? So either we have to find the ways that how we have to give it to the people, to the generations that is going to come after us. And for that, the best thing is that there are many ways, like my friend Reihana is busy into compiling the books. So that is also another way of sharing the knowledge with the people, those who will be reading those books even when we are not here. So this is our legacy as well. If we are leaving some books, some courses, some design, some information, something, if we are leaving behind, that's going to make our legacy. So I request each one of you to be the part of this, and please join hands. I'm again sharing my contact details so that you all can be on this platform, and we all will be either contributors or the beneficiaries in whatever way we can help. Let's help and make the people empowered, especially the women. Let them understand the importance of being financially independent, empowered, and finally attain freedom. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Please give a big round of applause to all the speakers, to all the resource persons, to all the dignitaries. And I can see that Mr. Allen is with us. May I request you, do you want to share something, Mr. Allen? So, because he is the one who has consented that, yes, he wants to be in this mission of ours. Yes, Mr. Allen. Please unmute, and if you want to share, you please share. I think there is some connectivity issue. Anyway, we will contact him separately. Thank you, everyone, and have a great, great day. Take special care of yourself. Take care and bye-bye.